everyone, I'm Jungles. In this video I'm going to be showing you my showcasing of my Jungles of Delthrak on Tabletop Simulator. This is the mod here. The first thing I created was a token for the box. And then I created and turned that into a memory bag. And then I've also created a utility bag out of that. This remembers how things are set up, and you can press and recall stuff with the press of buttons. And you do allocate stuff for setting up, you just press the setup button. I've also created two different trays, just like when you open up the box. You have the bottom tray here. In the top tray, you have your raptors. You get two monster raptors. And I've created I found it's easier to see the skulls when you put them on top of the monsters. In the real life, you can't do that because the token would just fall off. But here in Tabletop Simulator, you can. So I've created two states for the raptor. One where he's full health, and then one where he's damaged. So this one, if he's damaged, if both the raptors are damaged, you could just switch the state to one. If both of them are undamaged, both in two. And I put snap points on the trays, and where the image coincides with the model. Here we have the crystal. It also has 6 body points. I've also included the stats and how the model works in the description. So when we mouse over it, it says body 6, defense 0, blocks line of sight, gives adjacent casters channel dread +1. So this you can see it's 6 states, 6 out of 6. So if it takes 1 damage, you change it to state 5. You can see it's taken 1 damage. If it's taken 5 damage, you put state 1. You can see 5 damage tokens on it. I just find it's easier just to mouse over it and press a number. It's the quickest way to keep track of health. There you go. We have the Skull Blight. These are all 3D, fully colored models. I've given the bases the color that the model comes in. So he's an undead, so that white looks more like gray, but it. We can change it to white. There. So he has 2 body points, and he has an ability called Entangling Roots. When any hero moves adjacent to him, they get snared up in roots and cannot move until he's dead. He has 2 body points, so if he takes damage, just change his state to 1, and you got a skull on top of him. That's a rather big skull. Okay. I think I have a copy where he's the skull's not so big. Oh, guess not. Okay. That could always be changed easily enough. I've got a skull. That's a good size. That's the standard size I use for the monster. Yeah, it just looks bigger up closer here, but it's the same size. So I'll leave that in the mod. We have the bonfire. I've got a copy of this where it's attached to the crystal. There it is. And we have the description. Does not block line of sight. Any creature moving through here rolls a combat die on a skull. Body point is lost. You cannot end your turn on the bonfire. And that's just 2 objects that are attached to each other. So delete this. Following with the boomerang. his descriptions need to be updated. That's something I'll have to fix. We have a Goblin Wizard. The model for him came with a gray base, like the Dread Warriors and the Gargoyle. We have a Goblin with a grenade. He is so cool. He's my favorite Goblin from this set. I call him Goblin Grenadier. We have 2 new characters in this expansion. We have the Berserkers. Each Berserker comes with a male and female version of the model. I've put in descriptions for them. They cannot make ranged attacks. They have the skills Retaliation, Frenzy, and Enrage. You also get a familiar ally companion. It's a raptor, same model as the monster ones. To distinguish between the difference of them, I put the color of the front badge to red. This character is pretty neat. It's the only familiar ally companion that can open doors. It has the ability, which I need to add in. It can attack. It can move, attack, and move again. It moves for 8. Here we have our female explorer. She's a body of 5, mind of 3. She can disarm traps with her toolkit, same as the regular dwarf, and she fails on a monster shield. She cannot wear armor. She has the skills Trapsmith, Danger, and Treasure Hunter. Treasure Hunter allows you to, if you draw a hazard card when searching for treasure, you can put it back and draw another one. Sorry, Treasure Hunter. Sorry, that's wrong. Treasure Hunter allows you to get more gold when you find gold. Trapsmith and Danger Sense. One of them allows you to detect traps in the adjacent squares, and then the other one allows you to, like I was mentioning earlier, if you get a hazard when searching for treasure, you put it back and draw another treasure card. Okay, so that's the top tray. Coming over to the bottom tray, we have our powerful monsters. We have a Blight Crawler. It has 3 body points. It spawns spider spawnlings. It's venomous and it's agile. Venomous means when you damage a player, it gets a paralyzed token, which means they cannot move for a turn. Spawn means it creates. It can create, move. It can create or move a spawnling tile. Agile, I believe, means it can move through heroes. I think there's more to Agile, but I have the rulebook here, all the different pages. It's a PDF file, so you can press these chevrons to change the pages, or you can press up and page down. I've got the statue here. I've got to add I got to add the description for that in there, but I'll definitely do that today. We have the stockpile. We have the serpent. She has 6 body points. She has the ability to spawn and venomous. We have the giant ape. This is a really great model from the set. Came out really nice. He's agile. It says in the quest book that he can leap upon the heroes unexpectedly. So he might just show up out of nowhere, I suspect. We have Blight Weaver. It uses the same model from the Rise of the Dread Moon as the Cultist, but it has Channel Dread Cultist too, but it also has its own separate spell called. Excuse. It has its own separate spell. Well, I'm not sure if it uses. There's a new spell, Chaos Dread spell called Creeping Grasp. It puts the heroes in a vine. Then we have a Skeleton Archer. Okay, moving along, we have all the different cards. So we got 2 Dread spells, Channel Dread and Creeping Grasp. So So these are all have a snap point here for the cards where they go on the tray. We have the hero card for the Saber Fang and the hero companions and the Raptor. We got 9 different types of monsters. Let's Skeleton Archer, Skullblight, Spawnling, Great Giant Ape, Raptor, Serpent, Goblin Archer, Blight Weaver, Blight Crawler. So we can right-click all those, select them all, right-click them, and group them. We've got the Explorer and female and male cards. We have the Berserker cards. We have the Explorer skill cards, Treasure Hunter, Trapsmith, and Danger Sense. We have the Berserker skill cards, Enrage, Frenzy, and Retaliation. There's 4 new treasure cards. One's called Ancient Dwarven Relic, one's called Hazard. It's called Hazard, but the 2 hazards are different. You can see by the images. And we have a Emerald Heart of Delthrak. We have 5 artifact cards in the set. Got a Girdle of Might, Fog Warden Amulet, the Sapphire Skull, the Emerald Diadem, and the Bracers of the Wild. It's nice to see expansion with lots of new artifacts. If there's 10 quests, you could average maybe 1 artifact every 2 quests, which is really rewarding. We have some potions. We have a Potion of Healing, Potion of Elder Wisdom, the Spider Step Elixir, and the Potion of Serpent's Blood. So that's pretty much everything. I could showcase to you how the setup button works on the utility bag. Let's do that. So you want to lock the utility bag before you press the setup button, otherwise sometimes it glitches and disappears. So you press setup, you'll see all kinds of different stuff selected. So you just want to click everything that you want to add to the bag, and it'll remember where that item is and what its rotation and its yaw and all the angle it faces, all that stuff. It'll remember everything. So we're just going to try and highlight everything we can. Some of this stuff is overlapping. So we'll click Submit, and we'll press Recall, and then we'll set up again. And we'll just keep selecting everything until we get them all. Click Add, Recall, press Setup again. Add, Recall, and that's everything. So once you have your bag set up the way you want to right-click it and save object. Because if it's empty and you try and save it, let me explain. So while everything's in the bag, then you want to save it. So now you just press place, and ta-da! Instantly it sets up everything. And then you want to recall everything. Boom. There. That's my mod for the Jungles of Delthrak Tabletop Simulator. I am allowing access to anyone who wants to help me out. I spent a lot of time and money to make this mod. On my Patreon, it is for sale. The access to it. I also have the 3D color models on sale on Fab. Here they are here. This is Fab. You can get, I do also have the models in black and white, but the black and white versions are not on Tabletop Simulator. But here they are in Fab. You can see the details of the models much better with the black and white versions. But yeah, that's it. Thank you for watching this video. I'm Duke Blitzstein, and have a great day.